The biggest myths that never happened for Cold War zombies, and I think we absolutely have to start out with the super Easter egg for this game, and what we really expected was going to be a little bit bigger, but honestly the best Treyarch super Easter egg we've ever had. Now, I'll admit, I played into this myth a little bit because I honestly thought this is what they were going to do. On the map Forsaken, there was a spot inside of like where the Pack-a-Punch room is and whatnot, where, you know, you can kind of see behind the wall, and there was a little part of the map that looked like you could go in there. And similar to the doors that opened inside of Black Ops 4, we were hoping that this super Easter egg was going to be similar, where the doors would open on every map, and you'd be able to get something inside of that area. And I think Milo was the first one to talk about this, and I remember thinking that was the coolest idea ever, and making like 3 videos about how cool this will be, and they need to do this, and open up that door behind the Pack-a-Punch, and, well, yeah, that just never happened. Instead, we went to Zoo in Outbreak. Then we need to talk about seeing the Primis crew inside of Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War Zombies. Because obviously after the Firebase Z Easter egg, there was a lot of talk about the outfit that Samantha came out of the portal wearing. She looked like she was wearing some stuff, a piece from every single member of the Primis crew, but we ended up never seeing them inside of this game. Other than, of course, Richtofen and Sam, but obviously neither of them were technically part of Primis. We thought possibly throughout the end of Forsaken we might see Primis come out of nowhere through one of the Dark Ether portals. We even thought maybe Victus was in there somewhere. There were so many wild theories going around about different, like, groups of people that we've had in the past, groups of playable characters that honestly, I didn't even know what to believe anymore. Man, I remember making a video. I remember at the start of this game making a video saying that Nikolai controls the zombies in this game. This is a real video I made. I'm not even kidding. Because the announcer, which we obviously now know was Zykov / the Forsaken, but when this game came out, I straight up was like, Nikolai. It's Nikolai, man. He is the announcer. He's controlling the zombies. Man, what a wild frickin' time to be alive. Kino der Toten inside of Mauer der Toten was probably one of my favorite myths, and it's so unfortunate it never came true. And with that, also the idea that the Thunder Gun was going to be coming back. Now, you've definitely heard by now that Mauer der Toten is just set on the other side of Berlin, across the way from where the Kino der Toten theater was at. You heard about that, right? But there were so many theories, and so many theories that I made, and just people in the community made, that we're going to be going into Kino at some point. We're going to go maybe just onto the stage area, or into the starting room. It's going to be so cool. Maybe the subway is going to take us there, the tram. And, well, yeah, that just didn't happen. And I honestly do think that there is a bit of a missed opportunity there, especially as we kind of loop it back into the super Easter egg, that we were going to be getting some sort of like Kino round-based map that we could play as part of the super Easter egg. I made a video about the end station lab at Mauer der Toten opening up to like a tunnel that led across the way over to Kino der Toten, and then we would get into Kino der Toten and that would unlock some sort of playable map. And speaking of old remastered playable maps, we all thought, and myself included, Nacht der Untoten was going to be playable in this game. Obviously they had all of Nacht der Untoten inside of Die Maschine, and they just never cut it off. The closest that we got was the little Easter egg that we had inside of the Forsaken, but otherwise we never actually got to play a round-based version of Nacht der Untoten. It would have been so easier for them to just do and to just, you know, add it into the game, but they decided not to. But of course, the king of all reused content ended up being Vanguard Zombies. I have a video about Vanguard Zombies on the screen right now and about what it was like to play that game. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you soon.